Libra, hello. Welcome back to Gemini Sun Tarot 1111. I welcome my tribe back. Thanks for joining me. We're going to do a reading now for Libra for, let's see, what's the date? January 21st through the end of January 2020. So let's see what we get for you guys. We're going to be using the Radiant Wise Tarot deck. If any clarifying needs to be done, we'll be using the traditional Rider-Waite. And I'll pull a couple of the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards for you as well. Now, all the decks are pre-shuffled, but I like to do just a little bit of shuffle again before I pull your cards. And what I do is I'll do a light shuffle and let the cards drop and take whatever drops. I usually do, turns out to be like between 9 and 14 cards. And then we will, I'll look at the cards with you, and then I'll take a look and see what kind of story it tells me. And we'll go from there. So also I wanted to mention that I was having some issues with my lighting, and I have some new lighting, and I don't know how unforgiving it is. I don't think it's very unforgiving at all. So bear with me over the next few weeks while I get that straightened out as well. It is nighttime here. Actually, I don't even know what time it is. I've lost track of time. What a luxury. Yeah, I have no idea what time it is. I know it's like pitch black outside, and I don't have any other lights on in my house other than this and my little night lights or whatever, so it's an evening read. Ooch. All right, Libra, let's go ahead and get started here and see what comes out for you. Hope you guys are doing good. All right. Universal energies, what are the messages for Libra? What does Libra need to know? What are the messages for those Librans who are watching this reading? Please tell us. Give us the cards that we need to see for Libra. What are the messages for Libra from now until the end of January 2020? Too many cards, right? Show us clearly. What are the universal energies for Libra? What are the cards? What do they need to know? I hope you all are doing well. I know there's some places in the United States that are having like a ton of snow right now. Quite a few cards. So I hope you guys are doing okay. If it's snowing where you are, it's just cold where I am. You don't have to worry about that, but still. Winter can be quite an inconvenience. Knight of Wands. So this is player energy. Someone coming in with a lot of passion for you in a hurry. Has some emotion, or it could even be passionate about a job opportunity or some sort of other endeavor. Something's coming in quickly, but it's usually passionate. Usually the Knight of Wands represents like a player energy. I do read reversals. So Libra, let's set these out and see what we have coming in here for you. Actually, you got 9 cards. Okay, very good. Okay, so the first card you got was the Four of Cups, followed by the Fool, followed by the Knight of Pentacles, followed by the Sun, followed by Judgment. You see my circle light there is gonna make me crazy. And then the Page of Swords, the Chariot, the Star, the Ten of Pentacles. Oh my gosh, Libra. Did you hit the lottery or something? Can I come over to your house? Oh my goodness, this is pretty good. We'll look at the bottom of the deck when we're done. Okay, so the Four of Cups represents, you're sitting on the ground, you got your cups, your arms are crossed across your chest, and this other cup is coming down from you, from the divine, handing you another cup, and you want no parts of it. You're kind of I don't even know that you're really that happy with the cups that you do have, but you want no parts of this other cup that's coming down. So cups are like, it's an emotional gift. It's something coming to you, but it's generally, emotional love. Your cup runneth over. A cup of love. You already have some. Someone's offering you something, and you're just not interested at all. And then you've got the Fool, which is a major arcana card. And that talks about taking a leap of faith. And you see his dog, his little white dog, is like, oh, wait, are you sure you know what you're doing? But the dog is white, and that represents purity. And if you look at the Fool, he's just like oblivious. He's got the flower in his hand, and he's about to step off the cliff, but he feels like he's guided by the divine. The sun is shining, and usually this is the sign that the time is right to just go for it. Take a leap of faith. Then you have the Knight of Pentacles. He comes in. He's very responsible with his money. Slowest moving card in the tarot deck. Very responsible and accountable. So the pentacles are coins, or your resources, or your finances, or your money, or your wealth, your material possessions. Then you've got the Sun. You got some good cards. This is like, you're so happy, you're like a little kid. The sun's out, the flowers, you're riding your horse, you're naked, you're completely vulnerable, you're just pure joy. That's wonderful. It's like all the happiness in the world that you could want. And then you have the Judgment again, which is, not again, but you have another great card, another major arcana. You've got the Fool, you've got the Sun. You actually have another major arcana down here along with this. So the major arcana cards are very strong messages when they come out. She's very specific, very strong, magical messages for you. So you see in Judgment, this is supposed to be the final judgment, and everyone's naked and they're reaching up to the heavens, and the nakedness represents the vulnerability, but this is like the Destiny card, like the judgment's been handed down, or you've made a decision, or you know how you're going to move forward, or a decision has been made for you, but it's a good one. It's not in reverse. And then you've got the Page of Swords, which this again is information coming in, and kind of in a hurry. It's a very direct message. You see this page is about to move forward. So this is also good information coming in. And then you've got the Chariot card. You got a lot of forward movement towards the middle of your reading here. The Chariot is moving forward with pure determination and intuition. He doesn't even have reins on these sphinxes. The sphinxes do happen to be slightly pointed in opposite directions, but the driver, the charioteer, does not seem to be too concerned about that. He's coming forward. He's leaving his wealth and his castle behind. You see the water running, going along, and it's very calm water. So he's pretty confident in what he's embarking on, but he is moving forward quickly. This also represents Cancer, and forward movement, and also could be something to do with your vehicle or traveling. Maybe you're looking for a new car, or you're embarking on a little road trip or something. Then you've got the Star, which is another major arcana card, and this is hope and faith. She's drawing water out of the pond and pouring it onto the land. She's got 1 foot in water, 1 foot in land. Again, with the nakedness, the being vulnerable. Maybe you've got something going on with that, where this aspect of opening yourself up and being a little bit more accepting or open to new things that are coming into you. Taking that leap of faith, being open to whatever is coming up for you next, Libra. And then you've got, so the Star is believe in your hope and your faith. Have hope and faith. Don't give up on that. Very auspicious card. The very next card you got was the Ten of Pentacles, and this is the Legacy card. You see the older gentleman sitting on his throne, the 2 pure white dogs at his feet, and the other family members behind him. He's in the courtyard of his estate. He's got all of his pentacles, which is money, wealth, abundance. And this is so much so that he can leave it a legacy for the rest of his people and his family. That's the amount of wealth that we're talking about here. Really, really great reading. So, these cards almost tell the story without me having to tell you what I think it is or what I'm feeling. You might be feeling like you're okay right where you're at, but you got some sort of idea or an idea coming towards you that you don't really think that you should be accepting, or you're fine where you're at. But I think the cards are telling you to take a leap of faith, and now would be the time to move forward with something if you're going to. The money is going to be secure and stable, and it's going to lead to this joy and happiness. And this might be your current energies, what's going on, aligning with you right now, what's happened in the past, or what could be happening in the future. But it looks really good. And we say this is for now until the end of January, but that's very auspicious. The Judgment card, either you're making a decision or you're deciding, this is just the direction I'm going to go in, or a decision is being made for you just by happenstance. Whatever the circumstances are that are going on, the decision is going to be made for you. And it's going to come in, and you're going to be moving forward with it. You got the Chariot. Maintain your hope and faith in it. And I believe, from what I feel, it's going to lead to this abundance of wealth and prosperity. Again, the bottom of the deck, you had the Knight of Wands, and this is someone coming in quickly with passion. Could be passion for you in terms of a love relationship, that kind of passion, or it could be passion about a job, or passion about a project, or passion about something that's moving forward with abundance. You got the Hierophant in reverse. So this Hierophant he's like the Pope sitting down there talking, giving directions to the monks and everything. This is the male version or the male energy of the spiritual intuition card, but it's in reverse. And this is also institutions. It could be where you work. It could be a bank. It could be, your church. It could be your gym. Or someone that's there, and you're either not taking their advice, or you should be seeking their advice, or you're not, or you're not trusting the advice that they're giving you, or you're not going in yourself and tuning into your own intuition and spiritual beliefs over whatever the situation is that you got going in. But it might have something to do, since it's right behind this Knight. It might be about this energy here. And then the very next card that I pulled is the Queen of Swords. So she's got a directive for you. She's got information coming in for you, and it's very, very specific. Okay. I don't know. I think it's a really good reading. The only thing I want to clarify, let's see if we can find out a little bit more about this Four of Cups. Why is this Four of Cups reversed here for Libra? Why is the Four of Cups reversed here for Libra? Why are the Four of Cups reversed? Page of Pentacles. So maybe you don't want to move forward with any more emotional decisions because you're waiting to hear for money about your pentacles, your wealth, and your coins. This bottom card wanted to come too. The Knight of Cups, an offer of love, and then Three of Wands, which is being strategic, thinking about what your next move is going to be in terms of, your wealth and your prosperity. Because upright, he's looking out over the water, and his ships are coming in. I know it's kind of hard to see, but in reverse, you might be holding off thinking about what your next plan is, and the next step in your plan is in terms of your job or your project or what this is that you're working on. Okay, let's get a Goddess Guidance Oracle card for you, Libra. We're just moving right along, aren't we? I hope you're able to keep up. If not, you can always watch the reading again, or maybe you might want to watch it again in a couple of weeks and see how this all pans out for you. It's good reading. It's interesting. It's interesting as a tarot card reader when you do the different zodiac signs and stuff. And each reading, I don't know. For me, they're all so different. It's some of the messages just seem so specific. It's very, very interesting. I love what I do. But do like, share, and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. That helps my channel grow. This guy wants to come out. And I do read all the comments, so I'd love to hear your comment if this is aligning with something that's going on right now. I know a lot of people say if this resonates with you, but I don't use the word resonate because even if it's bad, it could resonate with you, right? Like a bad memory from your childhood still resonates with you, so it might not align with what's going on. So I kind of like to use the word align instead. So, but that's just me. So if it does, please leave a comment on what's going on, and you know, maybe you want to see who your Libran twin is down in the comments. If you want to leave your birth date in there, not that you don't have to put the year, but just the day and the date. Just kind of interesting to see who else shares your birthday. I know I'm a Gemini, so my birthday is June 10, and not a lot of people. I've only met like 2 people in all, and you can tell, get an idea of how old I am. Only 2 people I've ever met in my lifetime that have that same birth, month and day as me. Okay, so you got a couple of goddess guidance cards for you here. Let me tell you what you have. You have Ain, leap of faith. It says, take a risk and put your heart's true desire into action. Very interesting considering you also got the Fool in your reading. So the time is now to move forward, to take a leap of faith, because it looks like it's going to lead to this 10 of coins, right? The next goddess guidance card you got was Rhiannon, the sorceress. I love her. She came out in some readings when we were going through that full moon in Cancer, the beginning of the month, and her veil like swoops off into the moon, and the moonlight is shining on her, and it's very magical, and she's on her magical unicorn. She's a sorceress. You are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. You're working on something here, Libra. And it's okay to take a leap of faith and move forward. Now, with anything, you're going to do your due diligence. You're Libra, you balance you're the judgment in the tarot deck. Your scales are balanced. Libra generally relates to government and law and legal things like that. So whatever this is, make sure you do your due diligence. Use your own intuition and discernment before moving forward with anything. But these cards are telling you that the time is right to move forward. Okay, Libra, well, I thought it was an excellent reading. I hope it aligned with something that's going on with you right now, or something that has happened with you, or something that you're thinking about for the future. Please give me a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you again very soon. Enjoy the rest of the month. Take care.